Welcome to Silver Bar Stacker, folks. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying their day. Now today we've got a quick video here, and actually we're getting a gift from one of our very, very nice customers here on the Whatnot platform, as well as here on the SPS website. One of our very, very nice customers, our repeat customers, and one of our most loyal customers, I would say. And so this customer of ours recently reached out to me and said, hey, I got something I want to send to you. And I have no idea what it is, to be honest, so I can't wait to see what this is. I'm expecting and hoping that it's not going to be something of great value, but I think it was just going to be a token of his appreciation because we've done a lot of business together, and I think he perhaps appreciates me selling to him as much as I appreciate him buying from me. So it's a nice mutual relationship, and those are the types of relationships that I really like when it comes down to the business I operate, because let me just be frank, when it comes down to it, I operate this business not to make my life stressful, but it's just for added enjoyment of my life. It's really just, it's part of the hobby. You know, I like to collect this stuff, and I really like when I run into like-minded individuals who like to collect this stuff as well. And so, you know, this isn't really about moving as many units as possible or trying to make as many dollars. In many cases, we're losing dollars when we initiate some of these trades or sell-offs, but at the end of the day, you know, I appreciate the help from my customers who kind of help me reach my goals for curating my stack, an endless process of what I do, and I'm sure what many other stack collectors, as we like to call them in the community, also like to do. It's an ever-ending, never-ending process, it seems sometimes, to curate these stacks and collections. And, you know, we may not feel that there's an end goal, or maybe there is. Others may look at us and think that, hey, y'all are a bunch of crazy people, but we all are like-minded individuals. We like doing what we do, and hey, we don't need to explain ourselves to anybody. So anyways, I appreciate you, my friend, and thanks so much for the token of appreciation that you sent my way. Let's go ahead and crack open into it and see what we got here, my friend. And we've got a beautiful letter here, as well as a nice little green, what I can only imagine is some sort of a flip. So we'll see what's inside there, and we'll see what's over here. It seems to me that there might be some sort of a sticker here. And oh my gosh, I don't have to pull this out any further to know what the heck this is. This is already too much, my friend. This looks to be a freaking sticker, and with the A, with the triangle under it, it's one of those more modern Engelhard logos, and it looks to me that this is a freaking sticker. So I'm so excited to be able to have this sticker. This is actually super badass, and I'm so freaking unexpectedly happy about that. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the freaking letter. This is where it's really going to hit home. So thank you so much for this, my friend. And we'll take a look at the letter, and then we'll take a look at what's inside this little coin flip looking thing. Hi SPS, I appreciate doing business with you. Here's a sticker I found on eBay. Don't know if it's vintage. Thought you would enjoy it. Now I'm going to go ahead and say straight off the bat that this is something I've seen before. It's not something that I have in my possession, but I want to go ahead and say that this is probably not going to be a vintage sticker. While it is cool, it is have the logo. There's no indicator on here that this would be a vintage piece, and in fact, the sheer number of stickers that I've seen sell on eBay, my inkling would tell me that this is somebody who is aftermarket, used the Engelhard logo to reproduce stickers. Very, very cool item. I'm super glad I actually have one, especially that I didn't have to even pay for one. That is coming along straight to me. But my inkling would tell me that this is not a vintage. There's no indication that would be a vintage item, and more than likely an aftermarket item. Still very cool item, and still something, man, I wish I had some of these on the SBS side. I mean, it would be cool to have some of these, as well as the other old school logo on the SBS side, having some stickers and other cool fashionable stuff like that. But I'm super excited to be able to have one of these. So to answer the question, my best guess would be that they're probably not vintage. Am I still super happy to have one? Heck yeah I am. So thank you so much. So let's take a look. Also, I've included, so no freaking way did he just do this. I've been always talking. Everybody keeps asking me, hey, can I get some of your 1 gram bars? Now, for those who don't know, I created what I call SPS Slim Stackers, and these are these 1 gram fractional 999 fine silver bars, and I created a run of 2,000 of them. And boy, was I generously kind of just unloading those on people. I would give them away for free. I would start them at $1, sell them for $1, take home 49 cents, lose money, and it was all just like a whole marketing scheme, one could say. Really, I just did it because I wanted something of my own out there, cheap, obtainable, and so many people, including ML, obtained many of these stackers. I literally, after selling 1,996, I'm down to my last 4. I only have 4 more of these slim stackers. Straight up, I can count them. I can count them with one finger. I can show them to you, and I can show you that I literally only have 4 of these suckers. Let me show you. I'll show you what they look like. This is it. This is my entire full stack of my own bars. I literally sold them so aggressively that after a mintage of 2000, there's only 4 left in my possession, and apparently he's giving me some. He's included some of these SBS bars since I heard you were out. Yeah, I'm damn near out. Somebody asked me the other day, hey, can I get one of these? I said, kind of. I don't really want to sell you it. People will call me a scammer because my asking price is 25, and I probably would let one go to you for no less than 20. $20 for a 1 gram silver bar, as people know, is not a good value when the melt value of silver is 1.1, $1.10 or $1.20. Why is the premium so high then? For no reason other than I don't want to sell all my own bars. I want to have at least 2 on hand. So I said, hey, I could give you, I told this one random person, hey, I could give you one for $20. I'd almost rather not sell it to you. I kind of convinced him not to buy it, and then he didn't. And I'm glad I still have 4 of my own bars. I would prefer to have 4 bars than 3 bars and $20. You get what I'm saying? So it's really hard for me to put a price on this when I've only got 4 left. And I don't want to make them again because I'll have to pay a new die fee. It's been so long since I got these made that I have to pay a new die fee to get them made. So if I have to pay a new die fee, I might as well get a different design made. Am I right? So there's no justification for me getting any more than 2,000 of these made. I even have jokingly said I'm going to have to buy some of these back from the community, from individuals who bought some from me. But unfortunately, or I should say fortunately for me, and unfortunately for the other people who have hordes of my SBS 1 gram bars, some generous soul has actually sent me some. So I'm going to have not 4 anymore, but I'm going to have more. And I'm probably still going to charge $25 a piece for them, to be honest, because I really don't want to let them go. Maybe if I get more, I can start decreasing my price on those. But boy, am I so freaking happy that ML50 was able to send some of these over. Handle ML55 on whatnot, so I always call them ML55. So awesome. The SBS bars were the first things I bought from you. What a story. What a story. So the very first things, and now this individual is sending me this. He is a refined, seasoned vintage stacker. He's very, very serious about his vintage stacking, as are many of my customers, as well as many individuals here in the YouTube community. And so it's very, very awesome to know that the first things he ever bought from me were my very own bars, and it's super nice to see them coming full circle back to me. So we'll take a look at that. I assume that's what's in here. So thanks for helping me on my vintage silver journey. Hope your business keeps prospering. And that's really, really nice of him. In fact, he just reached out to me today about a nice rare Engelhard piece, and hopefully we can actually make a deal on that here in the near future. So appreciate that reaching out, ML, and I can only imagine that these are going to be the infamous, the iconic, and let's see how our stack of stackers, slim stackers I should call them, is going to change now that we have 4 of them here. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness, we have more than doubled our stack now with an additional 5 SBS slim stackers. I cannot be more thankful for these. I mean, if I'm going to put a market value in these of $25, to me this is $125 value. Of course, my initial cost on these, or what I used to charge people, was maybe like $5 or even less than that. But at the end of the day, sending $25 even of value, it's just too much. It's too much. This is too much, and I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your business, like I said, as much as maybe you appreciate buying from me. So I'm glad the feeling is mutual, and I really, really appreciate these tokens of appreciation. It's really too much, and I really, really appreciate you. And this is just why I love doing what I do when it comes down to selling silver, letting people know about, the latest findings that I have, at least when it comes down to vintage, and also learning from others, because truthfully, there's something we're learning every single day. It's just amazing. Every single day we learn something new about something that happened 40, 50, 60 years ago. So anyways, I'm kind of going on a rant now. This is turning into a long video, so let's cut it short. Appreciate you, ML, and appreciate everybody who supports me on the silverbarstacker.com website, as well as on our Whatnot auctions. Cheers. Oh, and if you haven't had a chance to yet, be sure to check out our social media landing page at solo.to/silverbarstacker. There you can find our direct website link, which is silverbarstacker.com, as well as our links to our other social media channels, such as this very YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our Instagram page, our TikTok page, our Twitter page, and we also have the link to our Whatnot page, which is where we actually run our live auctions and actually also have all of these same SBS drops that we hold. We run those same drops on our Whatnot store, and we also have live auctions happening literally all the time. So the way that you can be notified about those auctions is to be following us there on whatnot.com/user/silverbarstacker. And we hope to see you there, folks. Thank you, and have a great day.